Ayan. So kung yun ang positioning ng A plus signature, right? Ano yung masasabi yung magandang ano yung dating sa inyo, no? Ano yung masasabi niyo pag ganoon na ginawa mong positioning ng A plus signature? Aside from the usual, sa payout ka lang nakafocus. Now go ahead and type in the chat box so that I would know. Yan, type in the chat box. So kasi yun ang recommendation ko. All right, let's position it as a comprehensive insurance plan, right, or a financial plan, and then the savings program will be a bonus. So how much is the premium? No, pag-uusapan natin. Sige, I will show you in a moment. Aside from that, of course, siyempre pag-uusapan natin yung premium dyan, no, kung magkano siya. No, pero yung presentation na, wow, ang dami palang laman itong plan na to. I remember kasi during the time that I was presenting Health Invest, ang sarap niyang i-discuss kasi dun sa ibabayad mong pera, ang daming kapalit, ang daming laman. So, di ba, parang walang-walang sinabi na naglagay ka ng pera sa stock market. Kumbaga magkaiba talaga siya. Hindi siya magkalaban. Hindi siya magkalaban. No? So, okay, you save in the stock market, you invest there, pero at the same time, you put money here. So, may reason why you get an insurance plan. Kasi, okay, gusto mo nag-accumulate ka, nagsisave ka for the future. Pero ang dami mong mga benefits, no? Probably the one thing na kulang lang dito compared to the usual health invest in the past is wala kang DHI. How I wish lagyan nila to ng DHI actually in the future. But even so, wala pa, no? So sabi ni Ms. Tess Sulit, how about others? Alright, so type in the chat box, ha? Ayan, looks attractive para sa client, daming benefits. Tama? So probably, kasi tinitignan ko, no, sa dami natin mga batang advisor, tsaka sa mga bago. Of course, kami mga Batikan na, we can sell this, no, ng purely endowment. Tapos we have the market. No, we have the market to do that. Pero sa karamihan, the usual simple clients would probably appreciate that smaller premium that they have, ang daming benefits kesa yung pag-uusapan mo 25,000 every 2 years or even the 50,000 every 2 years. Looks attractive. Sabi ni Denise, maganda po siyang first insurance, lalo for young professionals, parang AIO, tapos may cash payout. Di ba? No? So, naalala ko si Denise, I was telling her, hindi niya talaga ma-fathom yung sarili niya to buy A plus signature. Alright? Because single, alam mo yon, tapos wala naman siyang dependent. So, para kanino yung payout, di ba? Wala pa siyang ganong concept eh. So, doon ko naiisip na okay, talaga may mga clients na hindi nila ma-appreciate to give the money elsewhere. No, it's for them. They want it for them. So that's why probably Ascend is for them or something like this, no, na in-insure mo yung sarili mo tapos may nakukuha kang cash payout every 2 years. Nice product for retirement para kay Nonato, di ba? So pwedeng ganun. Alright? So, yun lang. Sige po, no? Continue typing. I will continue to talk about the slides, no? Pero ito yung main slide ko. Tignan na lang natin kung magkano. Right? Let me remove the Ayan. So for a female age 38, ang A plus signature 20 years to pay is only 41,170.20. Alright? Or just 3.9 a month. Naalala niyo yung Health Invest in the past? We're selling Health Invest 10 years. Kapag may mga DHI, it's around 36,000. The lowest premium is about 36,000. The life insurance will probably about 500 to 600,000. And then critical illness will be 250 to 300,000, yung kalahati ng face amount. So it's almost the same. It looks the same. Of course, ang difference lang, 10 years lang yun, 20 years to pay ito. But it's fine, right? So, ibig sabihin ko lang, I want the vast majority of Star Bright, especially yung hindi pa malaki yung market, to start studying A plus signature as their base plan kesa ACP. My problem is, sa ACP, unang-una, for some of you, mababa yung magiging premium, tapos 20 years to pay din naman, maliit yung pwede mong kitain. No? So the commission with probably about 8,000 sa 20,000, maliit eh. I like here, no, sa 40,000, about at 30%, it will be about 12,000, it will be bigger. That's one. No, pangalawa, you'll hit some of the bonuses higher, no? Kasi mas malaki yung premium, so probably magko-qualify ka sa sa yung PBB, no? 150,000 per quarter, yun ang requirement. So magka-qualify ka sa mga bonuses. That's another one. Di ba? It's easier to hit MDRT probably pag nasanay ka sa ganitong klaseng product. Right? So, plus, bukod sa ganito, ang ACP for me, masyado siyang plain. Masyado siyang plain. It's just critical illness, tapos bonus yung life insurance pag hindi nagkasakit. It should just be a complementary product, not a primary product, in my belief. So, dapat hindi lang yun ang main product na binibenta or kine-carry nating lahat. In fact, lahat ng clients nyo dapat may ACP. AIA Critical Protect. So, dapat bonus lang siya. Kung may Max Protect yung client mo, hanggang age 75 lang ang critical illness, dapat i-upsell mo yan sa ACP. Diba? So, pangdagdag si ACP. Kung may health, naalala nyo before, again, yung mga kasabayan ko, yung Health Invest, hanggang age 75 lang yung critical illness. So, nung lumabas sa ACP, lahat ng Health Invest clients natin, binentahan natin ng ACP. Kasi, di ba, at least up to age 100 covered na sila. But it's a complementary product. It should not be a primary product na yun lang yung binibenta natin sa lahat. Alright? So, ganun yung, that's what I mean about this. Alright? A+ signature should be our primary product, and then let's upgrade with ACP in the future. Hindi ko sinasabing tigilan natin mag-offer ng ACP. Sinasabi ko lang, hindi pwedeng yun lang yung kabisado nating product. Dapat ma-hype tayo sa A+ signature. So, 41,000 in 20 years. Alright? Ito yung mga benefits niya, di ba? So, again, mababasa niyo ito sa quotation. Ang gusto ko lang i-highlight dito as part of the training would be yung enhanced waiver premium, yung pinakababa. Kasi pwedeng wala yung critical illness rider, pwedeng wala yung TPD rider, pero meron yung enhanced waiver premium. So, kung titignan nyo, ibabalik natin, medyo additional premium siya na 2,585, di ba? So, additional cost siya. Pero ako, I highly recommend idagdag nyo siya. Bakit? Kasi ano ba yung feature ng enhanced waiver of premium? If the insured gets totally and permanently disabled, kahit wala yung TPD rider na stroke, nagkaroon ng TPD, na TPD siya, mawi-waive na yung premium niya. Or gets diagnosed with any of the covered critical illness, nagkaroon ng cancer, kahit wala yung critical illness rider. Alright? Mawi-waive na yung premium niya. Diba? So kung may mga client ka na nagpatanggal ng CI rider, if pwede mong lagyan ng enhanced waiver of premium rider, mas maganda para at least kahit mahaba yung paying period 20 years, may peace of mind siya. So I highly recommend ilagay nyo si enhanced waiver premium rider if needed. Alright? Siguro, tatanggalin ko lang si enhanced waiver premium rider kung 5 pay. At least medyo malaki yung chance matapos ka agad. Pero for a 10 pay to 20 pay, maganda talaga merong EWP rider. Alright? So nakalagay dyan, in case of those two things, the company will continue to pay your succeeding premium. So hindi po siya maling term yung fully paid. Ginagamit lang natin siya as a layman's term. Pero technically, the technical term is si AIA rin maghuhulog ng premium mo. Diba? So, yung basic premiums and rider premiums except the medical benefit rider, kaya okay lang for me, hindi nyo siya ilagay. No, of the A+ signature and the insured will continue to be covered. So, insured ka pa rin sa CI, insured ka pa rin sa TPD, sa PA, life insurance, and the payout continues hanggat buhay ka. Alright? Ganun kaganda yung enhanced waiver premium rider. So ako po, in my clients, when I do the presentation, babalik ako sa slides na to just to talk about the last portion. Kasi yung iba, madaling i-explain. Diba? Yung enhanced waiver premium, maganda ipabasa sa kanya yan. No, even wala yung TPD tsaka CI rider. Kasi tignan nyo rito, yung TPD sobrang mura, so ilagay nyo na yan. Yung personal accident, sobrang mura, ilagay nyo na yan. Alright, yung CI, pwede mo pang i-consider kasi 4,000, tanggalin natin. O sige. Pero ang suggestion ko again, pag nag-present kayo nito for a comprehensive plan ha, isama nyo lahat ng riders. So, the basic plan plus 4 of these riders. And then, pag tumawad, at least pwede kang magtanggal. Kunyari, inalis mo si CI rider. O di, ang feeling ngayon ni client, psychologically, naka-discount siya. So, nagmukhang mura yung plan niya, mas madali yung closing doon. It's a closing technique, by the way, kung sakali lang. Kasi nakabawa siya ng premium eh. So I would rather present it this way para feeling niya siya yung nag-decide, which is totoo naman. No, I always like to give the power to my clients to decide. Para na-feel nila na, ay okay, gusto ko talaga yung kinuha ko, hindi ako nabentahan lang or nabudol lang. I always like it that way. Alright? So of course, we know that the 10 covered critical illnesses, nandiyan naman yan sa proposal, diba? So makikita nyo, the 10 covered critical illnesses are major illnesses na rin. Actually not bad, diba? Cancer, heart attack, kidney failure, liver cirrhosis, stroke. At least those 5 are major. Alright? Major talaga. No? Yan ay yung major na illnesses natin. So not bad yung 10 CI riders sa totoo lang. Alright? So highlight nyo lang to lagi na merong waiting period na 90 days. Pag nagkaroon ng critical illness and less than 90 days, parang i-consider siya as pre-existing, so hindi mako-cover. Alright, so dapat more than 90 days. And then may 14 days survival period, dapat buhay. More than 14 days yung pag na-diagnose siya, kunyari today, after 14 days, dapat buhay para i-pay out yung critical illness na 250,000 aside from the 500,000 na life insurance. Kapag namatay, kunyari, within 7 days, let's say, heart attack, namatay kinabukasan, no? So, ang babayaran lang yung life insurance sa 500,000, hindi babayaran yung CI rider kasi hindi po siya buhay. So, it's just a review, no? Kapag hindi hindi nag-survive ng 14 days. Alright, so may life insurance pa rin naman. Hindi na nga lang babayad yung rider na dapat mabuhay po ng 14 days. Alright? Okay, so pinag-usapan natin, di ba, na-highlight ko kanina na yung accumulated dividends pwede mong kunin during your retirement. So, di ba parang that's part of the benefit. Eh. Okay, sige, every 2 years, starting at age 44 or 6 years from now, makakatanggap po ng 25,000. Pwede mo gamitin kahit saan. Alright? E tingnan niyo po at age 60. At age 60, no, yung dividends mo, may 89,000 ka na bonus. So, pwede mo magamit pang dagdag sa retirement mo. Or kung age 65 mo withdrawin, may 139,750 ka. Ito po, yung column D, accumulated dividends. Again, this is not guaranteed. Pero, di ba, aside from the payout na natatanggap mo every 2 years, di ba, 25,000, every 2 years nakakatanggap ka, gamitin mo yan, i-enjoy mo siya, pero insured ka pa din. So, highlight mo ngayon yung insurance with A+. Compared to before that we're just focusing on the cash payout mainly. Alright? Kasi nga, nilagay mo yung mga riders eh. Then, ang maganda rito, yun nga, a savings program, since savings program siya, may natatanggap ka every 2 years, bonus mo siya, i-highlight mo siya as a bonus, not as the primary reason why you're getting the plan. Okay? And then, yung, pwede mo ma-withdraw during retirement, I would suggest, gano'n mo siya i-position. At age 60, ito pa yung pwede mo makuha, at age 65, pwede mo makuha. Bakit ko siya gustong ganun i-position? Kasi nga, a lot of our clients, aminin na natin, a lot of our clients are not long-term thinker. Maybe kahit tayo, kahit kayo, di ba? Gusto mo, kung ano yung bibilin mo ngayon, mapakinabangan mo rin in the future. Hindi naman lahat ng kliyente, sobrang yaman na hindi na nila iniisip yung sarili nila, tas puro anak na lang nila yung gusto nilang mag-benefit, di ba? Maraming clients talaga, especially the younger ones, yung wala pang mga anak, di ba? For you to attract them, dapat ipakita mo na yung babayaran mo ngayon, mapapakinabangan mo rin siya in the future. Alright? Kaya maganda siya talaga na i-highlight yung mga returns, yung mga cash payout. And that conversation, you cannot do that with ACP. Sa ACP talaga, wala nang withdrawhan to para hanggang age 100 covered ka. Ganun ang conversation eh. So para kanino siya? Para siya sa mga taong nakakaintindi talaga tsaka responsable. Yes, in the perfect world, we want our clients to be responsible and nakakaintindi. But in the real world, probably 20% lang sila. Maybe that's the reason why kukonti yung benta natin. No? So, gusto ko ngayon, palakihin natin yung market. I'm doing my study. Sabi ko, bakit before mag-pandemic, before yung mga gantong klaseng product, ang lakas ng benta natin, madaling magbenta lahat ng rookies? Maybe because the hype is there. And maybe because tama yung approach. Maybe mali lang yung explanation kasi sobrang nakafocus sa investment. But now we have the right product. Wala po tayo ngayong liability na paano pag hindi kumita. Kasi guaranteed na to. Every 2 years, bigay ko sa iyo yung 25,000. Di ba? So wala ka na pong i-worry doon. Dapat lang may excitement, may energy para yung kausap mo na kliyente, excited din. Alright? Kung 500,000 ang face amount, 50,000 ang payout every 2 years, 1 million ng life insurance, nilagay mo lahat, it's about 81,000, alright, for a 38-year-old female, 20 years to pay. So again, ang gusto kong masterin nyo rito yung pinakamababa and then, ano na lang, kumbaga parang adjust na lang based on the budget. No? So syempre ganun ang mangyayari or naliitan sa payout or na-feel mo si kliyente, ito yung budget. So pakita mo yung bigger face amount. So kaya ako pinapakita yung the lowest face amount kasi gusto kong mag-wide yung market natin. Gusto kong i-consider nyo na mass market na si A+ ngayon. Kung dating tingin natin sa A+ Signature, nung bagong launch, pang mayaman lang siya or pang malaking premium lang siya, gone are the days. Alright? Iba na po yung positioning niya. I also checked, no, for a 250,000 naman, tas 10 years to pay, anak naman yung insured, 4 years old, right? 56,000 lang siya kung 10 years. Kaya lang pag anak, hindi po nalalagyan ng TPD, PA, tsaka ng critical illness rider. Ang rider po na dapat yung ilagay, which dapat po talaga nilalagay kasi sobrang important, itong PBDD rider, the Payers Benefit on Death and Disability. So para sa mga bago, review natin kasi nandito si Dina at si Irene. So alam kong probably bago pa lang. No? Si PBDD po, in case of death or disability, nung owner, which is kunyari si female 38 years old, siya yung nagbabayad, the payer. Pag namatay yun, ma-waive na yung premium. No? Kasi waiver of premium din yan. Or si AIA na yung maghuhulog ng premium. So for only 1.5 a year, alright, so para siyang term insurance ng owner. So technically, insurance din to ng owner kasi ang pasagutin niya, yung premium for the next 10 years. Alright, or 20 years. Ganon. So, ilagay niyo po yan if applicable. Alright? So, yan na. 56,000 lang siya. Actually, sobrang mura talaga ng 10 years to pay compared sa 20 years to pay. So, kung may budget lang, highly recommended mag 10 years. Okay, so gumawa ako ng study. No? Age 20, 30, 40, and 50. Diba? Kung magkano siya magiging. So sa mga kaibigan nyo na 20 years old pa lang, it's only 34,709.60. So it's less than 3,000 a month kung annual. Kung monthly mo, 3,297 a month. Alright? Affordable ba to? Mura? Diba? The critical illness is only 1,855. Why don't you put it there? Diba? So ang maganda rito again, you're positioning it as ang daming benefits. Hindi siya as, kasi again, ang matabang siya, kumbaga sa niluto, matabang siya. Pag ang binenta mo lang, oh sige, magbayad ka ng 32,150, yung premium sa taas. No, 32,150, ang benefit niya, life insurance, 500,000, tapos alam mo may payout ka na 25,000 every 2 years hanggang age 100. Pag start at year 6, so pag 26 years old ka na. Parang kulang. Maganda pero kulang. So ang hirap i-close. Alright? Parang ganun na nangyayari. Hindi ka masyadong confident din as a seller. Alright? So, ibang usapan again na kapag VIP client, ibang usapan nyo kasi iba yung purpose eh. But for the mass majority, parang, okay, maglalagay ako ng 32,000, ito yung balik. Isa hindi masyadong nakaka-intindi pa ng endowment plan or ng insurance plan. Hindi ganun ka-attractive. So, let's make it attractive. Let's put in all the riders that you can put kasi mura lang naman. Lagay mo yung TPD, 250K. Lagay mo yung PA, 250K. Lagay mo yung 10CI, 250K. Lagay mo yung enhanced waiver premium. So that pag nag-present ka, ito yung mga riders, ito yung critical illnesses na covered. Anong ibig sabihin ng enhanced waiver premium? So pag in-explain mo, wow ang dating. Wow, ang ganda pala ng A+ signature. Ang dami palang kasama. And all that for only 34,709. Tapos by the way, no, sabi sa kakasasingit ng ganun, by the way, Dana, at after year 6, at the end of year 6, makakatanggap ka ng 25,000 every 2 years. Year 6, year 8, kunyari 20 years old ka din na, no? Pag 26 ka na, makakatanggap ka ng 25,000. Pag 28 ka na, makakatanggap ka ulit 25,000. Pag 30 ka, may 25,000 ka na naman every 2 years. Kahit saan mo siya gamitin. Diba? Kasi we also wanna, yes, we wanna be responsible to be insured, pero gusto rin natin may ginagastos tayo, diba? So ito, savings mo to. At you can expend it guilt-free. That's only 34,709 for 20 years. Now, kung naahabaan ka sa 20 years, it's only 61,021 for 10 years. Alright? Ang laki po ng mura ng 10 years. Kasi again, balik tayo sa 34,000. Kung 34,709, so parang 34,500, it's 69,000. No? Kung times 2 mo siya. But it's not 69,000, it's only 61,000. So nakatipid ka ng 8,000 kung 10 years to pay mo babayaran. So mas mura po ang 10 years talaga ng A+ signature. Alright, ang laki ng tipid. So 61,000. Ang maganda dyan, 10 years lang, no? Maaga matatapos ni client, ikaw rin mataas ang ANP mo at ang commission mo. Alright, so I always suggest you propose at least minimum of 2 options. So either 10 years or 20 pay or mag A+ ka tsaka mag-ascend ka. Ganon. So minimum of 2 options para nakakapili si client. Pero it's a yes closing technique. It's a closing technique, by the way, the alternate choice close or a yes close, di ba? Pili ka A or B. Ganon. So whatever piliin niya, gusto mo naman yun eh. Di ba? So at least siya yung nag-decide. So feeling ng client niya, hindi siya napilitan, alright? Hindi mo siya pinilit. Pero at the same time, whatever yung maklose mo, gusto mo rin naman yung may benta ka, di ba? So that's good. Alright? Or probably kung 20 years to pay, okay siya. Or kunyari, 5 years to pay ka nagbebenta. They show them like a 1 million or a 2 million coverage. Or 1 million or 2 million face amount. So ganun. Always give options. Alright? Naalala ko, ginamit ko to sa client ko na pupuntahan namin bukas. No? So pinagyan ko siya 1.2 million or 1 million or 1 million. Ganon. So, yun lang. Pinakita ko lang. Tapos ito yung payout niya, ascend. Parang 250K tsaka 205K. Butal eh. Pero ayoko kasing below 1 million. So, pinili niya yung 1.2 million, di ba? So, okay. At least decision niya. Ganon. Hindi ko pinilit na yun lang. Alright? So, some of my strategies when I present to my clients, at least may 2 options. Alright? So, some use 3 options. No? So, pwede rin. O, magkano sa age 30? Sa 30 years old, 40,177.92 lang siya. Sobrang mura pa rin. No? So 3.8 a month lang siya. So napansin nyo kanina, age 38, dikit lang, 41,000 lang yun. Ito 40,000. So as around line of 3, nasa 40,000 lang siya a year for a 20-year plan with the same benefit. Alright? Kapag 10 years to pay, 70,000 lang siya a year. Pag times 2 mo yung 40,000, it's 80,000, no? So hindi po siya 80,000 pag 10 years, 70,000 lang. So para kang nakatipid ng 10,000 a year. So ako ganun ko binibenta yung 10 years kasi gusto ko shorter pay. Or kapag 5 years, di ba ganun. So papakita ko lang. And probably 2 out of 10 clients would buy the 10 years. Kasi kaya naman pala nila. So di ba, nakabenta ako na mas malaki. Alright? So always show options. Para kung 20 years man yung piliin niya, makita niya, ang laki talaga pala ng mura ng 20 years. Sige na, magka-20 years ako. So instead na dun siya nakafocus sa 20 years, ang haba ng bayaran, DJ 20 years. Dun siya makaka-focus ngayon na, okay, mas mura pala kasi 40K. O, di ba? Magiging mas magaan sa loob niya to choose yung 20 years kasi nakita niya, okay, ito yung afford ko talaga. Di ba? Alright. 20 years to pay, age 40. So ito po, no, 10 years ang difference. Pero ang maganda sa A+ signature, hindi siya masyado nagmamahal as we age. So age 40, 20 years to pay, 42,570 lang. So it's only 4,000 a month or 3,500 a month kung annual. 'Di ba? So ganon. Sa 10 years to pay, it's 75,000 instead of 84,000 or 85,000 pag tinimes to mo yung 42,000. It's only 75,000. Nakatipid ka na naman ng 10,000. Ako, I always highlight that, no, na to justify yung shorter paying period na ito yung matipid mo. Ganon. So, ayan. So, 7,1 per month lang siya. Alright? And then, sa age 50, no, sa age 50, ang 20 years to pay is only 49,243. Dito medyo malaki na yung jump, no, from 42 to 49. Pero the main reason is not the life insurance, but it's about the other the other riders, no, the CI rider, and then the enhanced waiver premium. So dito may opportunity ka to remove some of the riders in case na mahalan sa 49. 'Di ba? So pwede kang mag-negotiate. O sige, kung mamahalan ka rito, sige, hanggang magkano? 40,000, okay ba sa'yo? So magtanggal ka ng ilang rider. Tanggalin mo si CI or tanggalin mo si EWP kung talagang hindi kaya. Pero always offer kasi nga ang positioning natin dito, comprehensive plan instead of the payout. No, again, kung endowment ang hanap ni client, payout lang, mag-ascend ka na lang. For me, ganon. Ipoposition natin ngayon si A+ Signature as a comprehensive plan para ang sarap niyang pag-usapan. Napakadami niyang coverage. Life, TPD, PA, NCI, tapos EWP. Alright, 85,000 lang siya kung 10 years to pay for the age 50 male. Alright? Okay, so type in the chat box kung may mga questions kayo. So again, just to review, who can avail, the owner can be age 18 to 99 or age, actually 18 and up. So kahit daw beyond 100 yata, kasi nakita ko ganun based on their training, 18 and up. Alright, so tapos ang proposed insured, pag 0 to 50, pwede pa ng 20 years to pay. Kapag nag-51 na, 51 to 60, 10 pay na lang, so 0 to 60 siya, yung insured, no? Or kapag 61 na to 65, 5 pay na lang. Alright, so hanggang 65 lang po yung insured dito. Alright, so yun po. Now, ito yung nakita kong magandang positioning, no? So, again, just to close this, and then we'll be opening for questions and kwentuhan. Mabilis lang naman tayo dito. Si A Plus Signature, ang nakita ko ngayon, it can be positioned to the lower to middle income market. So ngayon, feeling ko, yung market na 100,000 and below, 100,000 and below ang kayang premium, A Plus Signature ngayon ang offer sa kanya. Again, you can still offer A Plus Signature for the higher plans, lalo na kung kaya naman, kung hindi naman siya nagmaarte or hindi naghahanap ng annual payout or hindi naghahanap ng early maturity, pwede naman. Alright, but I think the mass market of this, most of the market of this will be that approach now para mas marami tayong mabenta. Ang positioning natin ngayon will be a comprehensive financial planning product, just like how we discussed it. Right? Lower to middle income market will be A Plus Signature. Now, if your client can afford 120,000 pataas, yun kasi yung range ng Ascend. Right? At again, we discussed it last Tuesday kung umattend kayo. Kung ang hanap, gusto niya siya yung makikinabang, hindi yung papamanahan niya. Kung gusto niya mag-pay out agad at age 65 or 20 years from now, kasi may Ascend 20, di ba? Kunyari, yung anak niya 5 years old, gusto niya at age 25, may lump sum yung anak niya, pwede yung Ascend 20 years endowment. No? Pero yun, dahil ganun ang design, maaga ang payout, mas mahal. Alright? So higher ng konti yung market ni Ascend. So I would suggest ganito, A Plus Signature lang yung offer nyo lagi, and I'm sure a lot of the sellers are doing this. A Plus Signature lagi yung offer. Pag naramdaman nila, medyo iffy, hindi yun ang hanap, at ang feeling niya, gusto niya yung talagang payout lang, okay, we will offer Ascend or probably A Life Prime kung naiksian pa rin o nahabaan pa rin, sa 5 years. Kasi may mga client na, okay, malaki yung income nila, kaya nilang mag 350K pataas, 1 million pataas ang premium, pero nahabaan pa rin sa 5 pay. Diba? So VIP client na, nagbebenta ka ng 400K na Ascend, probably 5 pay or A Plus Signature 5 pay, ayaw pa rin ng 5 pay, wala bang mas maikse? O sige, tsaka mo lang ilalabas si A Life Prime. Yun yung suggestion ko. No? So meaning, you can sell these 3 plans. No? This is for everyone. Makakabenta kayo ng Ascend at A Life Prime paminsan-minsan. Alright? Pero mag-focus ka sa A Plus Signature. Doon mo lang makikita na ay pang Ascend to, ay pang A Life Prime to, ganun. Pero isa lang ang tutukan mo, A Plus Signature lang. Yun yung suggestion ko. Again, it's better for you kasi mas malaki yung commission. It's better for everyone. Alright? Mas comprehensive siya, marami siyang coverage. Now, malalaman mo naman yung ibang product na, ay okay, itong kliyente na to para to sa ganitong product. Hindi mo ibig sabihin ipipilit lagi sa A Plus. Alright? Pero again, yun ang gusto natin di ba? Mas malaki, buo yung, kunyari, yung ANP niya, buo para sa mga trips, mas malaki commission mo. So, again, strategically, we wanna do that. And at the same time, again, I think ma-appreciate siya ng market pag ganun siya in-offer. So just to, summarize some, ito, nagawa ko ng comparison ng A Plus tsaka ng Ascend. Yung A Life hindi ko na sinama kasi it's just a shorter pay A Plus Signature. Alright? So si A Plus Signature, pagdating sa guaranteed cash payout, ang cash payout niya is 10% of the face amount every 2 years up to age 100, starting at the end of year 5 or 6. So year 5 ang start kapag 5 years to pay. Pag 10 pay and 20 pay, year 6. Si Ascend, 5% of the face amount every year. So technically pareho lang siya kasi every year pero 5% lang, no? Up to age 65, starting at the end of year 5 or year 6 or up until maturity, hindi ko na lang naisama. Maturity benefit niya, 200% of the face amount, lump sum at age 100, no? Kasi yun ang maturity ng A Plus eh. Ang maturity ng Ascend, 200% of the face amount, lump sum at age 65 or dahil may Ascend 20 na tayo, at the end of year 20 or of the 20th year. Diba? So, pwede na. Yun na kaya iba ang positioning niya na. Talagang endowment. Ngayon ko nasabi, pag dating nung November or itong January rin, nung lumabas yung Ascend 20 years, tsaka nagkaroon ng critical illness rider sa A+, magkaiba na siya. Kaya gusto kong ipakita sa inyo, iba na yung market niya. Na iba na ngayon si market ng A+ Signature. Hindi na siya endowment. Ang positioning. Endowment pa rin siya, pero hindi na yun ang positioning niya. Insurance na siya. I think magiging attractive siya pag gano'n. Life insurance coverage, 200% of the face amount, si A-Plus Signature. Si Ascend, 200% of the face amount or total premiums paid less cash payouts received, whichever is higher. So, kasi may mga times na pwedeng mas malaki pa yung naibayad mo kaysa dun sa 200% of the face amount. So, para walang lugi. Paying period, 5, 10, and 20 years, si A+, 5 and 10 years lang si Ascend. So, dahil walang 20 years to pay si Ascend, hindi siya pangmasa. Talagang 120,000 kagad ang lowest premium ni Ascend. Si A+, may 34,000 siya. Alright? So, issue age, policy owner, 18 to 99. Insured age, 0 to 65. Si Ascend, yung insured niya, pag Ascend 65, 0 to 45 lang. Pero again, para sa katulad ni Karin na nagtatampo kasi hindi na 45 yung kanyang insurance age, alright, nilabas si Ascend 20. No, na age 0 to 70 na. Kahit 70 years old, pwede mong i-insure sa Ascend. Tapos ika-20th year, may cash payout siya. Alright? Minimum face amount, 250,000. Si Ascend, 500,000. So again, magkaiba yung market. And ang positioning ni A+ Signature, yes, pamana pa rin siya. Or legacy pa rin siya, lalo na sa mga lola or sa mga mayayamang parents. Pero kung normal na tao lang, which is like probably the 80% of the market, or 90% of the market, ang positioning na natin dito, comprehensive financial plan. Kaysa mag-focus ka dun sa payout, wag mo na gawin mo bonus yung payout. Yun ang recommendation ko, guys. Mas maganda pakinggan. Uy, may bonus ka every 2 years, may matatanggap kang pera. Ganon. Habang kumuha ka ng insurance. Di ba? Imagine, para na lang yung Max Protect pero meron kang nakukuhang pera every 2 years. Or para na lang siyang ACP pero may nakukuha kang pera every 2 years. Di ba mas maganda pakinggan? So, ganun niyo po i-position si A+ Signature. Si Ascend, retirement talaga siya or long-term savings. Kasi nga, ika-20th year, mayroon kang major purchase na gustong gawin. Gusto mong i-travel sa graduation yung anak mo, di ba? Kunyari, may anak ka na 5 years old or 4 years old. Pag graduate na ang age 23, 24, may payout. O di mag-travel kayo. Ganun. Para dun ngayon yung lump sum benefit niya. So, ganun. Magkaiba po siya ng positioning. Of course, health funding then, as mentioned last week. No, you can also use si Ascend as a yearly health fund, di ba? Para sa age 50 and above. No, yung payout niya every year can be a yearly health fund aside from the payout on the 20th year. Alright, so yun lang po yung ating training. It's almost 8 o'clock. Pero kung ano yung mga tanong ninyo, sasagutin po natin. Pakitype din sa chat box ano yung mga aha moments ninyo. Gusto kong malaman, no?
DJ.
Ayan. Sige, Miss Eva.
Meron lang akong ad kasi nag-present ako nung A+ nung isang recently sa pamangking ko na 27 years old. Tapos, so I was encouraging her to get it pang retirement, yung accumulated dividends, at accumulated payouts. Pero alam mo kung ano yung mas interesting on her part, kasi her mom, yung asawa ni Tony, ano siya, widow.
Asawa ko?
Asawa. Sorry, kapatid ni Tony. Widow yon. Tapos magre-retire na siya. And the daughter was thinking that she also wants to help her mom while she's getting A+.
Okay.
So the payouts, she would rather get it every other year than accumulate the payouts because just in case the mom needs help, she has ready cash. So parang pwede rin yan sa mga nagsusuporta pa ng magulang o ng pamilya kahit na nag-iipon sila para sa sarili nila. Yan.
Yeah. Tama. Diba? So, may purpose yung every 2 years. So, kumuha siya ng insurance para sa kanya, and then yung every 2 years na payout, magagamit niya for whatever purpose that kumbaga very flexible. And again, nung na-imagine ko to, nung naisip ko lang to, na-realize ko, ganun tayo magbenta ng VUL before eh. Yes, we highlight the life insurance, the critical illness, etc. Pero di ba lagi may ganito? Kunyari, wag na lang 10 years. Ika-15th year. Kung ika-15th year, kailangan mo ng pera, ito na yung ito na yung projected account value mo. Just in case you need the money, you withdraw the money. Right? Or you withdraw partial. Ganun tayo magbenta ng VUL, which is tama. Alright? Bakit binibili ng client? Kasi may flexibility. Kasi ayoko nga, no, hindi maghintay hanggang age 100 or hindi pag namatay lang ako tsaka mapapakinabangan ng mga loved ones ko. So, di ba? Kaya lumaki yung market ng life insurance because ganun yung positioning. Alright? Mali nga lang binenta ng karamihan yung VUL. Kasi parang naging investment na. And I'm not saying us, but a lot of people, that's how they sold VUL, kaya napaso ang market. Pero di ba kung in-explain mo ng tama na kapag gusto mo mag-withdraw ng pera, may mawi-withdraw ka, attractive enough na yun for the client eh. Now, balik rin natin ang kwento. Insurance ka, tapos every 2 years may makatanggap ka na pera, pambili mo ng bag ka rin. Di ba? Or pang travel mo. Whatever that is, whatever that purpose is, di ba? Yung 25,000, 50,000, 100,000. Pero insured ka pa din. So, para siyang naging all-in-one plan talaga. Sabi nga ni Irene, enticing sa client na looking for insurance with investment. Kasi again, maniwala kayo, 80% of the market would still want to invest. Ang bata ng median age ng Pilipino, gusto nila enticing, gusto nila, magagamit nila yung pera. Only few people would be, sige, okay na ako, hindi ko gagalawin yan hanggang age 100, di ba? Ang hirap eh. Kaya hirap na hirap tayo mag-close, hirap na hirap tayo mag-set ng appointment. Alright? So let's shift the narrative para something exciting yung ano natin, yung approach natin. Alright? So ganun po, no, ganun. May tanong si Miss Chit no about the PBDD. Yeah, yes, after 14 days namatay, pag namatay po, kunyari 15th day, matatanggap yung CI, matatanggap din yung face amount, tapos hindi siya i-deduct. So separate po siya, hindi po siya katulad ng ACP na either or, di ba? So ito po, bukod yung CI rider sa life insurance. Kaya dapat more than 14 days. Alright? Dapat more than 14 days. May survival period po siya. Yun. So 250 plus 500 ka. Ganon. Sa PBDD naman na details, you can type po kung ano po yung eksaktong question nyo. No? But it's about, yung nakalagay doon yata, yung 25, 60, ganyan, di ba? So, usually naman, si PBDD rider, hindi mo siya pwedeng i-attach. Kunyari, 16 na si minor, 16 na siya, tapos 10 pay. Pag natapos yung paying period, 26 na siya, hindi na siya na-attach eh. So usually, alam na rin ni IPOS, no? Parang ganon. Ayan. Kung naman bata, kunyari 7 years old, tapos naka-20 pay, alam ko na-attach si PBDD doon. Hanggang 25 lang nagkikick si PBDD. Pag nag-26 na siya, hindi na na-waive yung premium. Ganon. So, ganon po yung PBDD, no? Ayun. So, tapos kapag kunyari 10 pay, tapos si client 55 na, hindi na lalabas yung PBDD, si owner pala. Kasi parang 5 years na lang, magiging 60 na siya. Yun. So usually, foolproof naman si IPOS. Ganun. Pero just for your information, yun yung parang hanggang dun lang i-waive yung premium. Alright? During dun sa nakalagay na age 25 ng bata or 60 ng owner, no? Or upon claim. Yun po. Alright, sige. Please type in the chat box, what did you like? What did you like about that positioning? Alright, ano yung tingin nyo magagamit nyo when you do this? And kung lalaki ba yung market nyo, do you think? No? Kasi again, for the past almost 2 years, ang konti nang nakabenta ng A+ signature sa atin. So probably the vast majority, nahihirapan sila sa positioning, no? Dahil doon tayo nakafocus sa payout. So my recommendation, wag po payout ang ipang front nyo sa A+ signature. Alright? I'm not saying na hindi mo sasabihin na uy, mag-isip tayo kasi may maganda kami product na may guaranteed payout. Ganun. Sige, Dana, go.
Teacher, may question lang po. Di ba na meron pong pwede po i-accumulate, leave to accumulate yung cash payout sa
A+.
sa A+. Pagka ganun po, halimbawa, gusto pong kunin ni client at a certain age yung accumulate, pwede po ba yun? Tas the following years, i-leave ulit to accumulate?
Alam ko, based on theory, yes. Hindi ko pa lang natanong how does it work. No? Parang wala pa tayong experience. No? Pero based on theory, yes. I would suggest, ito na lang iisipin ko lang as a technical person, na ang best way to choose is leave to accumulate interest. No, kung gusto mo, para lang dahil yun ang default, withdrawin mo lang siya kung kailan mo gusto. Tapos hindi pa rin magagalaw yung dahil naka-leave to accumulate interest siya. Next year, yun pa rin ang mangyayari. Leave to accumulate interest lang din. So I think that's how the computer would work or the system would work, 'di ba, na pag yun ang pinili mo, automatic magli-leave lang siya. Withdrawin mo lang siya upon gusto mo. Ganon. So, wala pa lang tayong experience kasi bago pa yung mga plans natin na ganito. Kung anong form, Hindi ko pa nga alam kung anong form gagamitin when you wanna withdraw your di ba? Pero I think the same form naman. Ganon.
Okay.
Yun. Sabi ni Allen, maganda sa mindset na additional savings niya aside sa insurance mo. Di ba? Like, lalo na ito si Allen, one example, nung nag-interview ko siya, clear siya na hindi siya talaga mahilig sa VUL. Hindi niya gusto yung VUL. So, nagko-co-op siya, dun siya naging invest. As purely OL yung gusto niya. So, kaya, di ba, gusto ko ngayong ipakita sa inyo na even at OL, now we can play around that sa insurance and investment. Para siya insurance and investment or insurance and savings and positioning. Mas may hype eh. No, nafe-feel nyo ba? Sana ma-feel natin to kasi ito yung hype ng Health Invest na I think present before. 'Di ba? Kaya ang dali niyang ibenta, ang ganda niyang ibenta at marami siyang nabibentahan. Ganon. I think that's what we can see with A+ signature. Sige po. Any other questions, comments, feedback? What do you think would work? Ayun, ano yung tingin yung nagustuhan nyo or probably would want to add pa? Right? Type in the chat box or leave in the comment section. We will also be uploading this recording sa YouTube so you can re-watch it. All right?